Hi, Darren.
Hey, so the last time I had the pleasure of speaking with you, you were promoting Apache Junction
I
like a
was.
year and a half ago, and that's probably like 13 films ago for you.
Yeah.
So,
I lose count, man. I really do. I make them and then you never know when they're gonna come out. And then it's kind of like it's like getting the best Skittle in the bag. You're like, oh, my movie's coming out. Great.
yeah, and then yesterday when I was interviewing your co-star Brendan, he goes, "And yes, Scout and I also worked on this." And you go, "And that's another thing." So
Yeah.
it's great to see that things aren't slowing down in terms of quality film and television projects.
That is true. That is true. I just love working, I love that environment. That's like my safe space. So when I'm not working, I feel like I'm a robot. Like, what am I doing with my life? But I love filmmaking.
Before I ask you about the best man, your music career, anything happening on that end?
No, I think that was, it was like my mom, when I was really, really young, she was trying to like do some sort of triple threat thing. And I hated music. I hated it. I hated it. Every time my mom was like, you got to go sing at this event, it was like pulling teeth to get me out. But I'm a drummer. It would be, I like doing music for movies, like when I did The Runaways and we had to learn all the Runaway songs and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like I love that, but me on a stage, like that's like stage fright 101 for me. That is my
It's
worst fear.
got it. Okay, next junket, I will not ask you about your singer-songwriter aspirations. But anyway, The Best Man
Hilarious.
was filmed in New Mexico. A few sources have confirmed that to me. Have you filmed in New Mexico before this?
Yeah, I actually have filmed a lot of movies in New Mexico. I think it's like the hub for all movies now. I did Apache Junction was in New Mexico. The movie that Brendan and I did, Captive, was in New Mexico, and then this one was. And now I think I'm about to go do another one in New Mexico. I love New Mexico. I think it's great. I grew up in the desert, so like any desert vibe is like, number one for me, for sure.
I'm finding that just about every movie these days is made in New Mexico,
Yeah.
Oklahoma, Louisiana, North
Hmm.
Carolina, Georgia. Those
Yeah,
five states.
yeah. Once you figure out where to go, especially for like tax incentives, I feel like people just like frolic to it. Oklahoma is another one that I film all the time. It's never Los Angeles. I'm never filming in LA ever. I mean, those days are kind of gone. Now all the towns are like, come, and it's really good for all these states to have film, production come in because I mean, it's also on the downside. It's probably not great with like, having a bunch of random Los Angeles folks in their state, but it's really good to like, for their state, I feel.
Right. Well, Best Man, great cast. It's people from all walks of life. Like I never thought I'd see Nikki Whelan and Dolph Lundgren in the same movie. Had you
I
worked with anyone besides Brandon from this film before?
No, I had worked with Nikki before on a movie that we did a long time ago. I can't even fucking remember the name of it actually. We did this airplane movie with an equally amazing cast, and I hadn't seen Nikki in quite a bit, and she hit me up and she was like, "Hey, I heard that they're reaching out to you. You're gonna play my sister." And I was like, "Yeah, I'd love to, do this movie with you." It's interesting, like when you like to work with the same people, like a lot of movies when I get them presented to me, they're
Mhm.
like, yeah, we're trying to get the cast together, and once I read it, I'm like, I got you. I was like, I know who to go for. Like, let's, when you work with good people, it just makes that environment so much better. There's another movie that Brendan is attached to that I don't think he knows that I'm also possibly might be attached to. So it's crazy.
Wow. So do you get to call Nikki Wheels? You've graduated to that level?
No, I mean I call her babe, I call her bitch, like either or. Not that one.
That works. So Best Man, was that a difficult one for you to make?
It wasn't okay, it wasn't. The best man, the only problem that not problem, but the only thing that we had to deal with was nobody was available at the same time. So
Oh,
a lot of us were like, there were pockets would film there, and then there was another pocket that we'd film there, but then we'd have to go back and finish this one because that person now is available. So it was a lot of that sort of thing, or get this person done and in this amount of days and then finish. It was a lot of that, but this set was so special because we were actually outside of Albuquerque, so we were in this small mountain town. And there wasn't really much to do there, and we were filming at this beautiful resort. And so therefore all of us got really, really close. And I mean, it was like it was the most fun I've had in a while filming a movie and surrounded by great people.
That's really great to hear. Is
Yeah.
there still a text thread or two from the movie?
Yeah, I mean, now a couple of the castmates are my burner friends. I've now collected them to come to Burning Man with me. Nikki, I've tried, but I think she needs like an RV
I,
or something.
I didn't know that you were a Burning Man
Oh
person.
yeah. Oh yes. My fiance actually last year proposed to me at Burning Man. Ah.
Wow. Okay. So the STC like mysteries and intrigue level just keeps going up. It's, I
Yeah.
mean, a lot of people just being in Rob Zombie stuff, that alone is the intriguing thing they talk about the rest of their life.
Yeah.
But okay, so processing all that right here.
You're like,
Look
wait a
at,
minute, 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes.
well, looking at the IMDb page, it's not just the best man. There's the video game for Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Is that true?
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. I know they're going to announce my character and all that kind of stuff. That was another project that was intense. But yeah, they're going to announce that pretty soon. And I'm really, really excited about it. I feel like a lot of people, the horror fan base is so, so amazing and so important to me. I think they kind of figured it out from the trailer. If my scream, I feel like people can tell who I am, which is kind of cool because I can. As soon as I hear it, I'm like, oh, that's me. I know it. So I'm really excited about that.
That's the opposite side in the voiceover community of doing, say, bank commercials. Have you
Yeah.
done like TV commercial kind of voiceovers?
Yeah, I did. I did when I was like a kid or in my 20s. I don't really have the personality that's like I would never book the commercials because I can't be that uppity kind of person. I work better if things are flying at me and I'm crying and I'm screaming. Like that's my wheelhouse. I don't know how to be like I just don't I don't know I don't think I sell it very well. Like I can't sell you a car.
Oh, well, the key is you get out all the anxiety through the craft and the work.
Yes,
And you
exactly.
work a lot, so you get a lot out of you on a regular basis,
That
hence the
is true.
junkets like this, the
Yeah.
circle of promo tour life, right?
Yeah, it's free therapy.
Well, Scout, thank you for your time. Looking forward to your next work and getting you on the next one of these.
Yay, thank you so much.
Paltrocast.